Good evening, everybody. Okay, so last video for the night, and unfortunately, couldn't I couldn't really verify a few of the facts that I need to in order to do my final Stephen Avery video for the night. So I'm just gonna have to wait until tomorrow morning for that, because you know me. I refuse to post anything that I have not independently verified a minimum of twice. I prefer 3 times if possible. However, I wanted to sort of talk about, a couple little things. As I'm sure a lot of you know, a good portion of my fan base and my viewership is out of the country. I seem to be very popular in the UK, New Zealand, Australia, that sort of shit. From what I understand, it's because, according to them, I swear properly. I love it. And they are very concerned about the election that we've got going on here, folks. And I can't say that I blame them. It is really fucking frightening to think that Donald Trump is, he's like the example of American politics right now. He's like he is what the world is basing their opinion of our system on. And I find that to be not only ridiculous, but exceedingly unfair. Because he's a nudnik. He is white trash with money, honey. That's all he is. Now, I've had some critics call me trashy because I cuss, and I'm going, no. First of all, I thought we were all fucking adults here. Second of all, I'm not vulgar for vulgarity's sake, like some others. I cuss when I feel that it makes a point. If I don't feel the need to say the word fuck, I'm not going to say the word fuck. If I don't feel the need to cuss because I can make my point clearly without cussing and without having to use a gajillion damn words, then, I won't use a cuss word. But, what I hate for people to not understand is that just because a person cusses doesn't make them trailer trash. And just because a person smokes doesn't make them trailer trash. But money doesn't not make them trash. Do you understand? And, it's like I've been saying for years, cash does not equal class. And, my husband and I, we make a pretty comfortable living. We're able to support our 8 kids without any public assistance and, all that other fun shit. And so, when I say cash does not equal class, I'm not speaking from a poverty-stricken point of view. I'm speaking from a middle-class income point of view. Cash does not equal class. And in Donald Trump's case, so for those of you viewers that are outside of the country and who may not completely understand our political processes here in the United States, I just want to, give you a quick little rundown. What's going on right now is actually called the primaries. This is not the presidential election. That's actually going to take place later on this year in November. What's happening now is each political party is, they're taking the time now to select their candidate that's going to run for the presidency. And it's not just like the actual the organized political party. What they're doing is they're allowing the candidates that want to run for the presidency to run in the primaries. And then those of us voters that identify as Democrat or Republican or Independent or whatever, we go in and we vote for the candidate that we want to run for president. And then after that, in November is when the actual presidential race, the actual presidential election will happen. That's pretty much about as much as I'm able to really, give you, because I really, to be honest, until the second Bush ran, I hadn't really paid a whole lot of attention to American politics. Of course, when the second Bush ran, I had just really become voting age, to be quite honest. Prior to that, with Bill Clinton, I was still in high school. So it was only when, I saw that the state of our country was like going to shit in a handbasket that I really started to pay attention. And then when Obama ran, is when I really, really started getting all up in this bitch. Because, you know, folks, you can't not vote. You can't not pay attention to some politics, at least during the course of your life. You just can't. And it does affect you on a very simple, upfront, in-your-face level. And that ties in very well with the whole Stephen Avery case and, you know, just police corruption as a whole, the whole fucking 9 yards. It all ties in together. Because by allowing police corruption, you know, the Ferguson shit and all of that, you know, sort of stuff, the affluenza bastard, all that shit. By allowing that, you're allowing shit like George W. Bush to happen. You're allowing shit like the American government fucking equipping ISIS before it was, you know, a thing. You're allowing that shit to happen by not paying attention to politics or saying, you know, oh, well, it's just a search warrant, Casey. It's not that big a deal. No, it is a big fucking deal. When it comes to our political processes, when it comes to our police, when it comes to our criminal justice system, when it comes to our justice system, period, details matter. They matter. Just straight across the board. I don't give a fuck who the hell you think you are. It matters. And it matters because if we allow this shit to happen on this smaller scale, the bigger shit is all going to come running down on your ass. And it's ridiculous to me because I can't imagine anybody not giving a fuck. This is our country. This is our future. And at this point, I'll tell you this much, guys. Trump wins, my ass is immigrating. We're leaving the country. No. No. I am not keeping my family here with that asshole in office. Either that, or you are going to see the first American presidential assassination since JFK. Because, yikes, that boy, he's not going to make it very long. Sorry, just not going to happen. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on there, folks. So I have got a lot of research that I have to do tonight, and I really would like to go and celebrate with Daddy Raven. He got a casting call today. He got a casting call. He will be appearing in an episode of a show that's actually produced here in our state. I'm not going to release too much information just yet. Don't want to piss off the directors. But, yeah. So that's really fucking cool. So yeah, Daddy Raven and I are going to go and spend some time in our nest. So thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.